In the book Those Shoes, Marty Beth Bultz tells the story of a young boy dreaming of a pair of really cool shoes. Unfortunately, his family doesn't have the means for his dream to come true. He eventually finds the identical pair of second-hand shoes in a thrift shop in near perfect condition and buys them, even though he realizes they're a bit too tight for him. As the story unfolds, it turns out that his friend can't afford shoes either. Knowing that his shoes are just too small, the boy gives his shoes to his friend, for whom they fit perfectly. The story highlights the importance of making tough decisions, but good ones, as well as the joy of giving. We read how the boy struggles to decide if he can really give his shoes away, but when he finally decides to, both he and his friend end up happier than before. The Grayswan Charitable Trust is launching a primary school shoe donor initiative called Walk with a Purpose at the end of the school year. The initiative is not a new concept. Various schools across the country have already implemented similar initiatives. We simply wanted to do the same in our local school community to make a difference. The initiative involves donating school shoes and tackies to those learners in other schools within our community who simply can't afford shoes. The principle of having a purpose and paying it forward, however, will be encouraged not only by the giver but by the receiver, because they too will be giving back. We'd like to call on all primary schools in the Somerset West area, specifically Beaumont, De Hoop, Somerset College, Somerset House and Reddam, to participate in the initiative by donating school shoes or tackies on the last day of the school year. Any other schools are of course more than welcome to participate. The shoes will be distributed to the Kayamandi, Macassar and Solaris Pass primary schools at the end of the year by trustees and volunteers of the Grayswan Charitable Trust. The intent is to make this an annual event and to include more beneficiary schools as the initiative gathers momentum. The initiative has the following goals. Firstly, to launch awareness of one of life's most basic necessities, in this instance, a pair of shoes, by encouraging learners to donate their shoes and make a tangible difference. Secondly, to initiate a team-based and collective school effort to work together to assist and get involved in our direct community. Like tying shoelaces, you as a donor are tying up a relationship with a child you don't know. Shoelace practice boards, like this one, have been distributed to beneficiary schools in order to create an activity to master the technique of tying your shoelaces. To build on this relationship, the beneficiary schools will be invited to participate in fun days in 2017 with pupils from donor schools. Of course, subject to permission of principals and school boards. Like the boy in the book, it's extremely important that the child receiving the shoes doesn't only receive but gives back to create a sense of purpose. The grade 4s and 5s from Kayamandi, Macassar and Solaris Pass primary schools recently participated in a competition to create shoes from recycled material to show off their creativity. We were blown away by their creations. The following pupils won the competition and received a prize of 500 Rand. Latabo Mkiba from Kayamandi Primary School, Mish Ambrose from Macassar Primary School and Tishnika Yankis from Solaris Pass Primary. All the shoes created by the kids that entered the competition will be showcased at the Imibala Art Gallery in Somerset West later this year. The Imibala Trust is best described as a social movement of commitment towards enriching the lives of school-going children in significant ways, and they've kindly agreed to assist with the exhibition. Learners, once you donate your school shoes or tackies and start the year with a new pair of shoes, that new pair will be a reminder that you are walking with a purpose and making a difference in someone else's life. Those blessed with a pair of shoes or tackies will also be walking with a new energy and enthusiasm, as each one of them also fulfills a special purpose in life. Participating schools can challenge corporate sponsors to donate an amount, of course the bigger the better, for every pair of shoes donated. Corporate donations will be used to further support the beneficiary schools to purchase sporting equipment and apparel. Don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his shoes is a powerful proverb. We invite schools and sponsors to walk with a purpose, to nurture mutual respect, share hope, build pride and dignity.